I'm Ryan Haslam, and welcome to another edition of Yeah, we get that question a lot. Today's question, all right, can you use a 529 college plan to buy my son a pearl white Aston Martin 177 limited edition? Okay, first of all, my suspicion is that question is not being asked by the parent. Second, if you've saved up enough in your child's 529 plan to afford purchasing not only the fastest Aston Martin ever sold, but also indisputably the most beautiful car on the road at a reasonable price of $3 to $4 million, congratulations. But I'm afraid you oversaved for that particular financial goal. Parents looking to take advantage of the many benefits of saving for college with a 529 plan will want to know the full details on which educational expenses qualify for tax-free distribution status and which do not. In Publication 970, the IRS gives detailed guidance on qualified expenses. Here are a few important points. Here's what's covered. Tuition and fees are covered in full. Room and board, if the student is enrolled at least half-time, but such expense must be not more than the greater of, number one, the allowance for room and board as determined by the school that was included in the cost of attendance, or number two, the actual amount charged if the student is residing in housing owned or operated by the school. Food. If you spend a certain amount for a meal plan, that entire amount can be deducted, even if used for coffee or ice cream and not a full meal. Weekend meals can also be included if the dining halls are not open. Books and supplies. Any fees associated with purchasing school textbooks are considered qualified, as are required equipment or supplies, such as notebooks and writing tools. Computers and laptops. They're allowed, but only if required by the school. If required, internet fees and smartphones may also qualify. Also, special needs services required by special needs students that are incurred in connection with enrollment or attendance at school. Now here's what's not covered. Student loans. Interest on or repayment of student loans is not considered a qualified expense by the IRS. Insurance, sports club activities and fees, and many other types of fees that may be charged to students but are not required as a condition of enrollment. Concert tickets or other entertainment costs are not allowed unless attendance is requisite to a course or curriculum. And of course, transportation to and from school, not included, not even in your Aston Martin. Note that expenses must apply to a qualified college, university, or vocational school for post-secondary educational expenses. Also keep in mind that taxes and a possible 10% additional federal tax will apply to all distributions that are not considered qualified educational expenses by the IRS. So be sure to check first. So back to the all-important question of the Aston Martin. Well, you can use the 529 distributions for the car, but it may cost you around $1 million in income tax and penalties, since it indeed does not qualify as a higher educational expense. Please share this video with anyone you think would enjoy this entertaining yet informative video. Also, please be sure to like the video on YouTube, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Hesen and Haslam YouTube channel.